I'm out of things to say, but we're still filming. So if this was a musical, I would sing about apartments. Da di da di da di da di da da. Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're wondering why the lighting is like this, it's because it is 11 p.m. at night and this vlog is going to be an interesting one. It's kind of a mashup of a bunch of clips from the past 2 weeks, so I thought I'd come in, have a little sit down chat with you all, and also give context to these clips since they're so scattered. It's been a really busy 2 weeks. I got some highlights in and I'm excited to share it with you all. We did apartment hunting, we went on hikes, we moved into our new apartment. Lots of exciting stuff happening. Also, I definitely need to take a class on how to set up video lighting, so bear with me on this one if I look a little ghostly. We are back in Seattle officially. If you watched the last vlog, then you watched our travels up until here. And we're currently in my studio apartment, which I lived in for the past year. And we're apartment hunting. Originally, we were toying with the idea of moving around, kind of living a nomad life, like living month to month in different places. But really looking into it, things got complicated. There weren't many leases that were out there for only a month. And Airbnbs, they have monthly stays, but they were kind of expensive right now, like more expensive than normal, which I think it makes sense because they're probably getting less people coming by. So in the meantime, we have about a week in this studio apartment. So in less than a week, we'll be in a new place. We have 3 main areas that we are considering. First is Capitol Hill, which is where we are right now. It's mostly the young, hip, happening neighborhood. 2 is Queen Anne. It's a bit more residential, but still close to downtown and Capitol Hill. It also has really nice views because it's on top of a hill. And option number 3 is Ballard / Fremont, which is more northern Seattle. It's a little bit farther away from everything, but Ballard and Fremont also have very cute coffee shops and things going on. Ballard has a great farmer's market, but it is a bit of an older crowd over there. I think Ballard and Capitol Hill are our top contestants. Also, one of my really good friends is out in Ballard, and that'd be cool if I didn't have to go as far to hang out with her, because I think I hang out with her the most here in Seattle. Regardless, we have lots of things to do today. Julian and I are both working from home, so we gotta do that. We gotta go into the Microsoft office because I want to pick up a few monitors and things to use to work from home with. We're really trying to find a place as soon as possible because we're moving out really soon. Julian's Call of Duty is back, so I got my alone time at night back. And maybe stick a workout in if I can. My workout routine schedule, whole thing has been really out of whack. Just because of the whole moving situation, changing environments, other things to handle time. So whenever this happens, my rule of thumb is to not go more than 2 days in a row without working out. So I usually work out every other day. My workouts are a lot less intense as well. They're a lot shorter, probably like a mile run and a quick 10 to 20 minute body weight session. But right now I'm making our morning coffee and I have a new really fancy coffee ritual, so I'll show you all that. Hello, welcome to Sarah's Kitchen Nightmares, a new segment on these vlogs. And today we are making my new fancy schmancy morning coffee. So first, you get some almond milk, and I have this foamer that I got from Amazon, it's from Zule. I'll have a link down below. But you kind of just press the button, swirl it around a little bit. And then I like to make my drip coffee, which lately I've been using Stumptown's House Blend. The packaging is really cute, and this is really good. I actually really like this coffee. Once we have our coffee dripped, I use this reusable coffee filter, which is also really nice. I'll have that link down below as well. Everything will be linked down below. All the links just for you. And so we pour a little bit of coffee in each cup. I am no latte artist, but I like to pretend to be. So a little bit of milk from the bottom, and then we top it off with a giant glob of foam.
Beautiful.
Take some cinnamon ground, and we pop some of this on. We take our little honey bear, and we drizzle this on top. We let it sit on top of the foam, so you kind of touch it with your lips and tongue as you're drinking. And then, as Julian likes to say it, we let a few leaves fall into the cup. So I have rosemary here, and it doesn't really add much flavor, but it smells really nice. So we add some of that in to really activate the nostrils in the morning. There's this coffee place nearby called Ghost Coffee, and they make coffee kind of like cocktails. Like they have orange slices, fruits in them, all sorts of different kind of flavors, and I try to imitate it. So I tried to squeeze an orange into my coffee the other day. It was not a success. And there you have it. 2 morning coffees. Cheers. It's July 9th and we are exactly 8 days away from the end of this lease, and we are heading off to apartment tour number 1. The first apartment we toured, and it's in Capitol Hill, is a bit more luxury. It's nice because it has an in-unit washer and dryer. It has 2 bedrooms. The first bedroom was really dark, which I guess is good for just sleeping. I mean, you want it as dark as possible when you're sleeping. There's a lot of closet space. And then it opened up into this beautiful living room because it's a corner unit. It had amazing lighting. There was sufficient kitchen space. There was also a second bedroom which had much better lighting than the first bedroom and was also bigger. So if we moved in here, we would use the second space as an office. The first place was so nice. It's a corner unit. It had windows all around. Although one of the cons of it was that it was very loud. There was a highway right by it, and also there was construction going on nearby. So those are cons. It's definitely one of the more expensive units we are looking at. It is $2,995 per month, plus $250 per month for parking. So that parking is a big oof. So we decided we definitely want to stay somewhat central, just so you could see people, you know, have access to coffee shops, even though right now it's only takeout kind of thing. We also kind of want to save more money. You know, I spent way too much money on the current lease I have, which is my first lease in Seattle in a studio apartment, and I definitely want to save a little bit more money, looking for a little bit of a cheaper place. So we are touring a few more cheaper options. The second place we toured was a little bit of an older building. It was the first floor of a house, although they had renovations done to half of it pretty recently. I love houses that have archways that are round or funky shaped. The lighting was really good in the living room, and that was partially renovated. The only thing that threw me off a bit was the kitchen. It was a really weird layout. The kitchen was really big, but the stove was put in this little corner. There was no dishwasher, and there wasn't much counter space. I really loved the bathroom. The bathroom was kind of old looking, but I kind of liked the aesthetic that it had. This unit only had 1 bathroom, and it was attached to the kitchen. This unit also had 2 bedrooms. The first bedroom was really well lit and it was really nice. It did have an exposed closet, which I don't like as much because I like to have all my storage hidden away where I can't see it. And the second bedroom didn't have a closet at all, a little bit less lighting, and it was a little bit smaller. Overall, I really liked the design of this unit. I liked the archway shapes. It was really spacious. It had good lighting. The downsides was that the second bedroom didn't have a closet, so if Julian ever moved out and I had another roommate come in, they wouldn't have their own closet space. The laundry, washer, and dryer is shared in the basement. There's also a backyard, which I actually really liked, but the backyard was shared with other residents. The place was definitely a little bit older. The floors were kind of creaky, and the facilities were older. It didn't have a dishwasher, but it's justifiable for the price. The price was around $2,300, so that makes sense. The other unit we toured was also one of our top contenders. Honestly, the top 3 contenders were all in Capitol Hill. We looked at some units in Ballard and Queen Anne, but just found out our top 3 were all in Capitol Hill. So this one was one of them. It was about $2,300 a month. And it was a unit in a very small apartment building. The unit got okay lighting. The kitchen was a little small, and the weird thing about this unit was that in order to access the second bedroom, you had to go through the first bedroom, which would be totally fine for Julian and I living together, but again, if Julian ever had to go back to San Francisco before the lease ended, then I would have to find someone to take over his lease, and that would be kind of weird if one of us had to go through the other person's bedroom to get into the next bedroom. So that's what threw me off a bit, although this unit had 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, and a pretty big living room. So if you don't already know, if you follow me on Instagram, you definitely already know that we decided to go with the first unit. It was definitely a lot pricier, but we did some calculations. Given that they were offering a first month free rent, the rent came out to be about $2,600 per month. for our 8-month lease, which is a really good deal. And the other 2 units had street parking, so it was free parking, but in order to get that street parking, you would need a Washington license, which the car we have is Julian's car and it's currently licensed under California, so we wouldn't be able to get that parking. When we first signed, I definitely had some hesitations, thinking that we should have saved more money, went for one of the cheaper units, but we are very happy in this place, especially during this time when we're spending a lot of time at home, working from home, and also just socially distancing from the world at home. I'm really happy that we splurged a little bit on this unit. But overall, I'm still saving money compared to the place I was renting last year, so I think that's a win. Let me know in the comments below which unit you think you would have chosen. So I think we are signing the lease on the first apartment we saw. But yeah, we're trying to sign it online, and it's exciting that we finally found a place. Yay! So after that whole week of apartment hunting, we signed the lease on the first apartment, and oh my gosh, moving was so much work. We rented a U-Haul truck and just moved everything ourselves. And I underestimated how much stuff I have. It's actually crazy. I thought I was, kind of minimal, but no. I have accumulated so much stuff and I need to go through and detox my belongings again, but that's for a later date. So the next few clips are when we've moved into our new apartment. We weren't fully moved in yet, things weren't fully unpacked, but it was our first weekend in our new apartment, and being settled, we were ready to go start exploring Seattle a bit more. Good morning! Today is Sunday morning, and it's been a little bit of a gap between the last clip and today, but we've been just spending the last couple of days moving in, focusing on that. And now we're in the new apartment. You can kind of get a sneak peek preview behind me. We'll be doing a dedicated apartment tour coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But for now, it's Sunday and we are about to go on a hike. We're gonna go to Lake 22, which is a very popular hike in Washington. It ends in a lake, so we're gonna bring our swimsuits and maybe take a little dip as well. But as for hike, this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a exercise tank top and some long pants to protect my legs from the bugs. This is my go-to short hike backpack. It is a backpack from REI. It's crossbody, which I'm not sure if I like that. I wish it was more evenly distributed, but it does feel pretty secure when it's crossbody. The next weekend, it was Julian's birthday. He absolutely freaking loves the show The Office. There's one scene in The Office where Dwight has to decorate the office for a birthday.
Dwight, this fits in the palm of my hand. You haven't blown them up enough. Why have you chosen brown and gray balloons?
They match the carpet.
I thought it was funny, so I recreated that scene in our apartment. If you have a friend or family member who's obsessed with The Office, I would highly recommend. Julian was so happy to see this decoration. I'll have the link of the party set I got included in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Also, welcome to everyone who is new to this channel. I seriously owe so much of my channel success to Natalie Barbu. I learned so much from her about how to be a YouTuber, how to be on social media, and she recently talked about my channel in one of her videos, which I think is where a lot of you are coming from. So thank you so much for finding me, for joining me. Seriously, you are changing my life and I can't thank you all enough. Also, thank you to the people who have been here since day one. More videos to come soon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Young age, trying to make a bit. Now that I'm up late, all on my dick. No contract, just never thrown a brick. Just trying to keep it cool like this ice on my wrist. God-given talent, been feeling blessed. Kept it 100 like an Asia's math test. Balling all day, I got it on lock. The way I'm flexing on them, you can call me the Rock.